Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Navis Novalite ship overview for the Chaos Fleet. And we are talking about my personal favorite of the Chaos heavy cruisers, the Acheron. Now, I get a lot of flack for liking this thing. People think that it's underpowered and overhyped. I disagree, and I'm going to try to convince you why the Acheron is in fact as good, if not better, than the Hades. So, first things first, the biggest value of the Acheron, 190 points. This thing's as cheap as a devastation. It is a dirt cheap heavy cruiser. It's below 200 points. And what do you get for that? A not so standard cruiser stat line at 8 hits, 25 centimeter speed, 45-degree turns, 2 shields, 5 up armor, and 3 turrets, making this vessel more defensible against ordnance than pretty much any other non-carrier Chaos ship. Now, what are you equipped with? A port and starboard 60 centimeter lance battery at left and right. A dorsal lance battery strength 2 at 45 centimeters, front, left, and right, and a prow 45 centimeter strength 6 weapons battery. Now, this vessel requires squadroning for its maximum effectiveness, but if you give it to either a Devastation, who is already maintaining a beam stance and 45 to 60 centimeter range to the enemy, you are augmenting the firepower of that carrier group by an enormous amount. Or you do what I do and just take 2 Acherons and squadron them together. Suddenly, at 45 centimeters, you have a strength 12 weapons battery and a strength 8 lance at 45 or 4 at 60. What an incredible value. For less than a despoiler battleship, you have a ship-killing formation that is at a beam to the enemy at all times if you can pull it off, throwing incredible firepower downrange. I regularly refer to this as an artillery cruiser simply because it reaches out and it screws people up, and it is very defensible against ordnance, which is one of the great weaknesses of the Chaos Fleet. So, while it is not as aggressive as the Hades, it's not meant to be. It is meant to be long-range fire support for close-in cruisers that you may have, like the Slaughter or the Murder. If you have a bunch of Slaughters in amongst the enemy fleet knocking down shields, you need something to reliably destroy them and not be afraid of incoming fire, and has no impetus to move you closer. Because all of the firepower comes out of the beam side, you keep your ship parallel to the board edge and perpendicular to the path of the enemy, which means if they're trying to shoot back, they're getting a worse value out of their weapons batteries. The Acheron is a fantastic ship. I highly recommend it. And it is, while it is more of a finesse ship, a skill-oriented ship, that doesn't mean that's bad. It just means you need practice. Ultimately, again, it is a one-trick pony. It is meant to do its job and only its job. But, oh, what a job that it does. So, that is the Acheron, everyone. And next I'm moving on to the Styx.